Hello, everyone. For finding and identifying the principles of art and design, I also like to use Raphael's School of Athens just because there's so many interesting things to talk about in this artwork. Generally, when it comes to unity, we don't really count this one, I guess, because pretty much every artwork that we critique is going to have some sense of unity unless it looks incomplete or the artist intentionally gave some some effect in the composition where it didn't fit together and and lacked some kind of aesthetic for the viewer. Uh, this artwork has strong unity because all the elements and principles fit together really nicely and has a really nice harmonious aesthetic look. Nothing seems out of place. For balance, we have symmetrical balance happening in the building. The left and the right are identical except for maybe these sculptures. Um, and as for asymmetric balance, we can see the people spread across the steps are kind of spread out evenly all the way. So there's balance, but it's not symmetrical. For contrast, you can see lots of areas of high and low contrast in the marble, like these steps have a slightly different shade of marble where the light's hitting the top, creating low contrast. And this box down here, we can see some high contrast with the left side shaded and the top of the box with the sun coming down on it, creating this high contrast. There's also high contrast with the people and all the brightly colored clothes they're wearing against the kind of earthy tones of the marble in the building. For pattern, we have lots of different areas of patterns in here, mostly with the architecture. We have these squares going across the floor. You can imagine these extending on down the hallway. We have this intricate design that wraps around this archway here. Also these hexagons going across this archway as well. So several areas showing pattern. For rhythm, it's a little bit harder to find here. See these gold leaf designs going across up here. How the leaves change a little bit each time. They're repeating, but they're changing direction and shape. So it's predictable. We know that it's going on up above the top of the archway where we can't see. This creates a sense of rhythm. For movement, your eye moves around the artwork, going across the people and the steps. But as for real movement, the closest thing I can find is this guy raising his arm up over here. Doesn't seem like anything else is drastically moving in this artwork. For proportion, there's a couple areas we can find good examples. These archways getting smaller and smaller as they get farther and farther away, as well as the people. This guy down here in the bottom step that's closest to us is a little bit bigger than these guys back here at the top of the steps, showing proportion. And also for emphasis, these guys at the top of the steps, they're right in the center of the artwork. They're kind of framed by this archway. They've got strong contrast with the light sky behind their head. I think Raphael intended for these guys to have the strongest emphasis. He wanted them to be the main focal point. All of the vanishing points in the architecture go right to these guys in the center, showing strong emphasis. So that's my rundown of the principles of art and design in Raphael's School of Athens. Please let me know if you have any questions.